All right, guys, welcome back to the one and only Hannah's podcast. So, I had some really exciting news for you guys, but apparently we are having major difficulty with it right now, which is breaking my heart. But as you know, we have an Instagram page, so go check it out at the one and only. So I guess I'll go ahead and tell you guys what it was. We were trying to, so as you know, all my stuff is on SoundCloud. I'm uploading it to SoundCloud, but we're trying to upload my podcast to YouTube. But here's the problem with that. Let me tell you, YouTube, you're kind of sucking right now. So apparently, for you to go past 15 minutes, you have to be a verified artist or YouTuber. You have to be verified. So my podcasts are like 30 something minutes, and that's what's hurting us right there. Yeah. But instead, it's not saying that. It's saying like too long. So we're working on that. So hopefully we'll get that going and on the roll and on the punch. All right. Guess what time it is? It's time for your news injection. So I think that's what we're going to call it, news injection. So basically, it's a daily dose of news. I'll just tell you what's going on in the world right now. It's kind of crazy right now. So, yay, news injection. Thank you. All right, so first up, we have, of course, so as you know, the economy is slowly starting to open back up. They're on level 1, and as our governor, Kemp, he's opening level 1, which is groomers, theaters, hair salons, nail salons, and etc. There also, people are thinking there's going to be a second wave of coronavirus, but people are saying it's not going to be as bad. They're saying it's going to be as bad, but it's like, what is it? So another thing, Bill Cosby, he tried to get a pill to get out of jail. No, sir. I know what you're trying to do, but no, he did not get it. So, yay. As you know, Ashton Kutcher, he made the coolest wine in the world, you guys. It's called quarantine wine. I mean, legendary, man. All right. So, I don't know if this is a rumor, but I heard that all sports are canceled. Oh my God, I know, right? But I don't think it's true because they're having the NFL draft in 2 days, so you guys make sure you go watch that. I'm really nervous because I'm a Carolina Panther fan, and I'm sweating, I'm stressing. I'm like, oh my gosh, because we lost both of our we lost both of our quarterbacks. That's right. Oh my gosh. So we need this, y'all. We need this. We need a good quarterback because Newton's gone. We had Kyle Allen. He switched. He signed to the Redskins. So y'all, we need this so bad. All right. So I'm like on edge. I'm like, gosh, I can't. So, all right. So today, I told y'all I was going to talk about relationships. Oh, yeah, I know. All right, so I thought I'd make this a 2-part series. So this one, I think today it's going to be the girls. So, you know, what really interests me is that how, girls are in relationships. There's, these different types of girls and your different personalities. But anything before I go into that warning, what I'm about to say, nothing is true. It's all opinion based, and it's just for pure entertainment. So do not take this serious. All right, so let's get started. All right, so I feel like for me, I typed up my notes, because I'm like, good. All right, so for me, I feel like there could be 5 types of women in a relationship. Okay, so first you got those no string attached women. You know, we'll go into details which one each of them are. And then you have, of course, the party girls. You're like, Hannah, what? People like to party. But I'm like, yeah, but there's some certain girls that will just go to parties to just hook up with the guy. All right. And then next, we have the perfect guy finder. Oh, God. And then then next, the ones who are just like eagerly like, let's just get married. Marriage will fix everything. And then last but not least, we have the gold diggers. You guys, we all know who that one is. Carol Baskin. All right. So first, I feel like, okay, so you guys, a lot of y'all know what no strings attached is. So basically, they just want to they basically just want to get ready. And then every single guy that's out there, I mean, probably they've even go to the extent of like, they don't like, because they don't want the responsibility of anything or no relationship. At the end, they end up not getting married and owning a bunch of cats. So that's how I feel about those girls. I mean, but I could be completely wrong. I mean, hey man, because they got some major, probably commitment issues or daddy issues. I don't know, man. But because I don't know if y'all seen that movie with Ashton Kutcher, No Strings Attached. That movie was very annoying. It made me mad. It's like, are you serious? But then they're like, oh, I know what? Oh, I don't love you. I just want to have sex. Let's just bang it out all the time, everywhere. Oh, wait, I think I love him. Oh, wait, no, I don't love him. Oh, yes, he's the one. I love him. No. Okay, see, that's like, that's basically how they are. They can't make up their mind. So that's that one. All right. So next up is the party girls. Okay, so as you know, these girls are like major party people. They go to parties all the time, but not. Some of them end up just like, hey, let's just go get drunk and get hooked up and hook up with the guy. And so, but that usually does not end up happening. What ends up happening is they end up getting raped. A lot of them do because they're so wasted. And I looked up, it says 25% Americans women have experienced sexual assault. But these women that have experienced was likely intoxicated. But most of them are like, yo, let's do this. Let's have fun, But here's the thing. With these girls, they'll turn around and be like, I was raped. And, I mean, I'm not blaming them, but I'm just saying they don't usually take the responsibility. Like, hey, I was completely drunk that night, and I was probably taking advantage because I was drunk that last night. But, I mean, here's the thing. They just completely turned 360, like, yeah, he raped me, And maybe he did, but, you chose to be intoxicated. You chose to get drunk. That's the problem. And a lot of these girls, they don't own up to that. I feel like there's a couple things, movies about it. I don't know if you have seen Cheerleader. Okay, I'm not. Yeah. So basically, it's about this girl who gets wasted, and I kind of agree in her, but she can't remember anything. But she tries to solve what she did that night, and basically the football team does rape her, but it's like she really never owned up to being drunk. She's like, yeah, I was just raped, but I mean, I understand it's a serious thing, but. Come on, I feel like if you're gonna get drunk, you need to own up for what you did too. Don't just blame it on the guys. Because Alright, so the next guy is the perfect guy finder. Okay, so if these are girls that are alright, these are girls who are super perfect, alright? These are the girls that are eat a Cheerio, then ugh, I ate breakfast. They'll eat a single Cheerio and then they'll puke it up, be like, ugh. All right, I ate breakfast. I'm these are those type of girls, I feel like. But here's the thing. These girls, a lot of them, okay, I know this sounds crazy, probably are have a lot of money. which old money. So, like, okay, so I don't know if you guys know this, but they're called blue bloods. So basically, it's like old money coming in from theirs, like from like the 1800s. I know a lot of, and they'll end up marrying another blue blood. So I don't know. I go to Augusta University, but the people on the hill, I don't know if you don't know, but a lot of them are blue bloods, like a lot. They have old money from like their grandpa, like a lot, like I don't know, their grandfather who passed away. They just, so basically these people like they own like factories that make like cotton that will ship off in every Walmart, every store used. It's just stuff like that. So I know a lot about that's like these girls, I feel like. But also it can be like me, but I'm not like, oh, he's got to be rich, he's got to be perfect, I mean, I'm nothing like that, because you guys, the other night, actually, I was at work a couple weeks ago, and the funniest thing happened. So, yeah. So, I was, like, riding a cart. No. Alright, guys, very mature of me. And I fell, so I stepped down from it, and I, like, stepped back, and the wheel, like, so the front of it, the wheels are smaller than the back. It's, like, the big, giant wheels. And I forgot, so I stepped back, and I fell, and I hit my butt on the ground, and next thing I start laughing. I start farting. You guys, it was hilarious. I went, yeah, but I just started laughing. And there's a cop there, right? And he's just looking at me like, okay. And he just keeps walking. He says nothing. I'm like, oh my God. I was so embarrassed. But y'all, okay, there's a point to that story. But like, I'm kind of not afraid to be myself. Like, here's the thing, man. I'm an open book. Like, sometimes I can be too open. But, so that's these girls are like, okay, this guy's got to have a certain amount of money. He's got at least got to be a doctor or a lawyer or like the high money. So I kind of feel like that's them. I mean, everybody wants to find their perfect guy in a perfect way, but here's the thing. Some girls go beyond, you know what I mean? Like, so, I don't know. I could be wrong. Like I said, that's just my opinion. Alright, so these girls, I feel like they're super annoying because they're like, no. Here's the thing. The next one's the ones who just want to get married. But here's the thing with that. Okay, yes, these girls, like, I understand every girl should get married at, like, maybe 27. These are people, like, who are, like, 16 or 18. They're like, oh, I love him. I really do love him. He's the one. Oh, I'm gonna marry him, And they do end up getting married. But that just... And see, here's the thing. It's not gonna work out. Because they think that marriage... See, those are the girls... And I was kind of like that in phase of my life. I understand. But they think marriage is just like... It makes things easier. You guys, it's just forewarning, it does not make anything easier. It's harder, actually. Much harder, because you're stuck. Well, I'm not saying you're stuck, but you're like with that one person that you're supposed to be living your rest of your life with. And now, see, at a young age, people are like, you want to go have fun and go explore, but being married is just like, you got to be willing to give all that up, So that's one thing. And then another thing is, like, they say that it'll solve all their problems, but within that marriage, there's even going to be more problems. So you have, like, stuff you are struggling with before. It's just going to pile on top of each other. And the point where you're just, I don't know, you probably will do something stupid, or basically, it's not worth getting married at a young age. I mean, if you truly love him, then yeah, Maybe. I mean, it's your opinion. But everything, it's like, a lot of girls go into a marriage not knowing, basically, their boo. That's what I'm calling it. Their boo! Yeah. So, they're, like, because they say a lot of times that men, they'll be one way when you're dating, and they could change in marriage, because here's the thing. They're like, oh, all that pressure is over, and she's married to me. And basically, I feel like, again, we're going to get into this next week. Like, so, basically, it's like, we're signing a contract to him. So, in a way, guys might think they own us. So, and that's the thing. It's like, so he could be like very controlling. What I mean by that is like, if you don't know his real true personality, that's the thing. You gotta like know that, because he could be a whole different person. And not only that, he could be like this guy weren't even dating before. So girls, I think my advice, if you want to get married, you should test him. No, I know this sounds crazy. Like see how he reacts in like a certain scenario. If he snaps, if he gets angry, or if he treats you completely right. But if he like completely does something you're not looking for, trust me, you guys, I'm just saying, be careful. Don't just go into a marriage thinking like everything's going to be fine. But it's not. So that's my advice on that one. All right, so this last one, y'all, this is my absolute favorite, because you guys. All right, so gold diggers. All right, women can be such gold diggers. Let me tell you guys. All right, so let me just give you a little example. I mean, we all know who's one of them. She's like on every internet. She's a major gold digger. She got away with it. But here's the thing about these women. So, a lot of guys, if you don't know, we women are like snakes. But here's the thing. We hide. Like, you see us from okay. You see us, we're beautiful on the outside, but inside we are like snakes. We will snap your finger off or your head. I mean, we are feisty. That's the thing. That's another thing. Like, women, I think when it comes to relationship, a lot has to do with masculinity. And girls want to show that masculinity, like, but sometimes they'll show it in ways that, ways that, some people will disappear, like Carol Baskin. All right, so, I mean, we girls are trying to always prove something to the guys. I feel like a lot of times, like, how pretty we are, but sometimes even that masculinity, because the guys, they look at us like we're weak, but that's the thing. We're not weak. We're just hiding it. We're like snakes, we'll hide, but then when we like want something, boom, we'll get it. So, okay, so if you don't know, gold diggers, I feel like, are women. Okay, so these are the women, that gold diggers. So, like, all right, so let's use Carol Baskin, for example. Just in general, these are women who are dating a 7-year-old man and a woman that is 23. I don't know how old she was. Maybe she was like in her 30s. But basically, he was old as like hell. So the point is, basically, she had no money when she started from, until she met Don or Ron or whatever his name is. The dead guy. The disappearing guy. So, I don't know. But those are people, like, the people that are, like, really young, dating somebody really old, you guys know they're loaded, right? So if you ever see somebody out in public, like, oh my God, that girl's so young for that guy, that old man's loaded. So, So, all right, so that's how you know somebody's a gold digger. All right, so when women are like, women can be very, very violent. Okay, so when women want something, they'll get it. Like, they'll try whatever they can to get it, especially when it's money. Okay, so guys, let me tell you something. These girls, okay, so if you really love this girl, and you're questioning yourself, you're like, is this the right age group? Is it? But like, okay, here's the thing. Before you get into any marriage, make them sign a prenup. Because make them sign a prenup. Because if you don't, your head is basically on a silver platter. I mean, that's just it. Your head is going to be on that silver platter. I mean, everything's going to be gone. And you could probably end up being dead. So, you guys, so that's my fact. But we are like, I mean, we are like snakes. You don't see us coming. So, that's what I have to say about gold diggers. Because we'll dig deep. To apparently the point we're willing to kill somebody. Carol Baskin. Sorry. But God. So did y'all notice, I don't know if y'all watched it, but she didn't shed a tear. You guys know she killed her husband, because I could not talk about him without not shedding a tear. I mean, that's just, it's amazing. I mean, so it's funny because guys think we're so hormonal, but like, we can do some like, apparently, women can be really dark, and that's the thing. They're just like, and guys might never know. Like, that's the thing. That's another thing. It's like, with gold diggers, they're very what's the word? Manipulative, y'all. They're so manipulative, like. They'll like, I don't know what they do. I guess they just flip their hair back and be like, hey, baby, I love you. Let's do it. And then next thing you know, they're like doing it. And then she like gets out a knife and stabs him. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know if it goes like that. But really, they can be very manipulative, Yeah, and not only that, they're very controlling. So that just early on, if you notice women, they're very controlling, manipulative, and like not, I guess probably they'll talk a lot about like money. Be like, hey, they're always wanting that desire to have money, and they'll probably talk about it. So those are just, yeah, the girl, I don't know, I could be completely wrong, but I just feel like that's definitely them. But another thing with gold diggers, they're not actually, them, they're not them true selves. They're mean, bitchy women. They're just mean bitch. They're just a mean bitch. That's just what they are. They're bitches. And they don't care about anybody but themselves. So, overall, those are my top 5 women's in relationships. You guys, I really am enjoying this. So yeah, but next week we're gonna talk about the guys. Ooh, I'm excited. Ooh, that's gonna be a good one. So in the future, I really wanted to like get guest stars coming on. So, but what I want y'all to do, if I get my YouTube channel working, so y'all comment. Okay, so I want y'all to be as honest as possible. Like, it's okay, no one's gonna judge you. But, so, like, for me, okay, what am I? I say I'm, like I told you, I was number 4, the ones who just want to get married, because I thought it'd fix everything in my life, but, again, those problems just will follow me. But, y'all, comment the one you think you are. I mean, maybe not. Don't do that. It probably is too personal, but you can actually just, like, DM me. It'd be, yeah. So, actually, don't do that. Nah, if you don't want to, you can. Or just, if it's not on the list, y'all just say, like, what you think you are when you're in a relationship. Because sometimes, like, girls are, like, just completely different person, because that's what, guys have that effect on us, I feel like. So, yeah. Alright, guys. Well, that is it for this podcast. Every Thursday, you guys. So, y'all get ready. I'm excited. So go. I also made, I don't know if I told y'all, my Instagram page is the one and only. So go check it out. So you guys, yeah, this was fun. So, but another thing I was going to say is if you guys, okay, so instead of commenting the one you want, so if you guys have like an idea of like how women are and like give me 5 like different types of how women are in relationships, you can also do that. That'd be fun, but you don't have to. If you don't want to, you don't have to comment which one you are because yeah, no one's. But I don't want y'all to do that if you don't want to. But you can. But yeah. So I hope y'all enjoyed this podcast because I enjoyed it. So you guys, I hope you have a good rest of the week. And well, this is where I'll leave. So yeah, I'll catch y'all later.